Good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Tazriya-מצורע. So put it in the WhatsApp directly this week, so I know you can do a shtickle double speed on this one. Just a very quick thought, really mamish a quick thought, just about Tazriya-מצורע. That's something that really just sticks out to me every single year. That I have to think, Tazriya-מצורע falls within the category. Guys who are in my shir know that I have a shtickle list of those Shnai Mikra Parshas, which you look at and you're just like, oh man, But Tazriya-מצורע, just like all of them, just all and the hint in life is the parshas that you think are the most boring are the most deep and most direct communications from Hashem that you could possibly imagine. How people this is mamish incredible. But anyways, this week's parshas Tazriya. So what's the concept of saras? I think something that's just kind of like overlooked. Saras is we're saying, oh yeah, you did something wrong, you got to get all the punishment. Okay, move on. Think about saras. Think about how crazy the concept of saras is. Like, imagine for a second that you just do something wrong. Or whatever, you speak Lashon Hara, whatever you do, and the next thing you know, you have a spot. And normally when we look down at ourselves, we see a bruise. Like, when did I bump myself? When did I burn myself? Whatever it is. Can you imagine looking down and being like, oh my gosh, that's a direct message from God? How crazy is that feeling? That's to me that feels like nevuah. Like, we all talk about, we want to see Hashem's hand. We want to see in life. We want to see Hashem revealed to us. What's more revealed? What's more direct than looking down, seeing a spot, getting a smack in the face from Hashem, being like, "No, what are you doing?" It's incredible if you really think about this concept, Saras. And I think it mamish blows my mind when we read these parshas and imagine like that the average person, the average sinner, the average person doing Lashon Hara, it could be zocha to such a mila of direct communication from Shemayim. To me, there's something so beautiful in that, something so incredible in this. And I think it's something that we can apply to all of our lives practically. And just a constant reminder that, again, it doesn't matter what level you are. Normally, a lot of people we constantly try to think and we see that where do we find Hashem? We find Hashem through the good, through our mitzvahs. When we're having those good days, that's where we find Hashem. In the Or. We find Hashem in the Or, right? That's what we talk about. But we also know that Hashem created something called Choshech. And the truth is, Hashem is present in both the Or and both the Choshech. The Choshech is also Hashem. Even where Hashem is, so to speak, seems to be, maybe to our physical eyes and minds, removed. That's where we find Him, sometimes even stronger than in the light. And you see this, that these sinners, so to speak, these people speak Lashon Hara. They weren't Zocha. They didn't do something good. They weren't Zocha to a nice little prophecy that from Moshe Rabbeinu. But even the sinner was Zocha to this direct smack in the face from Hashem, being like, no, get your act together. And I think that's something incredible we should all take for ourselves. And being able to see and recognize that even when we're going through these dark times, even when we're struggling, and even when it feels like Hashem doesn't care about me, just remember tzaras. Just imagine those moments that you're doing the wrong. We don't know those feelings. We know we're doing the wrong thing. Didn't learn so well today. Spoke Lashon Hara, bit it around, was a little silly. Whatever it is, and you feel like, okay, there's no cure for me. Hashem is mad at me. Hashem hates me. Blah blah blah. Right? All the excuses. And then just imagine for a second, be like, imagine you look down your skin and you see a little spot. And that spot is Hashem telling you, I care enough about you to look directly at you and give you this little spot because I care about you and I care that you fix your ways. I'm going to give you a message, you fix your ways. And that feeling that you have inside of regret is like a modern day form of tzaras in my mind. Just this is all just something I've just thought about over the years. And I think if we just take that concept, look at ourselves and see the beauty so to speak, see the beauty in tshuva. That's the concept. See the beauty even in the darkness, and then that should motivate us. See the tzaras and be like, I want to become tar. I want to be matar myself. That's it. Hashem wants me, so I want Him. Baruch Hashem. Bez Hashem shall be zoche to see the koach and understand the pnimius and the beauty of this week's parsha, and being able to, again, as always, even throughout, and even say the choshech. A lot of people are telling me in yeshiva. A lot of guys here are not in yeshiva anymore. That reminds me how long we've been at this. But a lot of guys in yeshiva are complaining to me, oh, it's so long. So guys, it's the weirdest parsha. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Anyways, have a great Shabbos, guys. Bez Hashem should be zochet to Gula Shlema here to me very soon.